So how do you start an e-commerce business? What are the goods and the bads, and how much money can you make? We're going to go step by step on the 6 things that you need to know to be successful in the e-commerce business. The e-commerce industry generates over $1.034 trillion in annual revenue, and that's enough reason to explore how to start an e-commerce business on your own. Okay, now let's get straight to the point. You want to drop ship first. That is, you take online orders on your site that you set up on Shopify.com, for example, and stay tuned because I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a Shopify site. And then you have a vendor such as AliExpress, which has millions of items shipped to your customer for you. And this brings your startup cost to as close to zero as possible. Again, go on an e-commerce site such as Shopify, Squarespace, BigCommerce, and set up your website. And then you have AliExpress ship your products to your customers for you. And believe me, you'll make 3 to 4 times as much money in your first 6 months doing it this way than stocking your own products with a lot less work. Then you can see what sells. And with the money that you made, you can stock your own inventory. And then you do that again and again and again. Let me give you some examples, but first, if you could help me out and click the like button below so YouTube promotes this video, I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button so that when more videos come out like this one, you'll be up to date right away. Okay, so here's how to get started. 6 steps, and at the end, I'm gonna give you the big 4 things you need to do to grow as quickly as possible and keep your business healthy. Follow these 6 steps to get your e-commerce business up and running. First, we'll go over them real quick, and then we'll go through them in detail. Number 1, define your e-commerce business idea. What are you gonna sell? And why do you wanna be in this business? I mean, are you really passionate about this? So when the inevitable problems come, you'll have the passion to keep pushing through. Number 2, set up an LLC. Now you need this for legal protection, and it makes it a lot easier to sell your business. Call us. That's what we do. We set up LLCs. Now don't call us about the e-commerce business. We can't help you with that. Just call us at the number below and we can set up your LLC. Number 3, source or develop your products. Do research to find out what's selling the most on eBay, Amazon, and what you know a lot about. Number 4, set up your e-commerce website, and you'll see exactly what to do in just a bit. Number 5, figure out order fulfillment. That is, how are you going to get the stuff to where it is to the customer? You can use the postal service, FedEx, UPS, and so on. Number 6, market your e-commerce business. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube is free. Google AdWords if you can justify the cost. Now keep in mind the startup costs are low and the rewards can be huge. So how much money can you make? Asphalti, a men's clothing store that opened recently, does $30 million a year. Their key to success? Excellent product quality and obsessive over customer feedback. Number 2, Partake Foods does about $5 million a year in sales and had a 10x increase in revenue in 2020 alone. Keys to success: building a quality product and creating and nurturing an email list. Number 3, Chubbies sells retro men's shorts with sales to $45 million a year. They're active on social media marketing and they constantly engage with fans. Number 4, Holo Taco is a 2-year-old company that sells $5 million in nail polish a year. Their secret? Focus on quality instead of quantity. In e-commerce, the average gross profit margin is 41.54% and the average net profit is 10%. Now with that backdrop, let's dive into the detail of how to get your e-commerce business up and running. Number 1, define your e-commerce business idea. The first step in starting any business is to hone your idea. Online business ideas can include selling physical or digital products as well as professional services. Whatever you choose, you want to define your business model and write a business plan that outlines your niche. During this process, you'll start asking a lot of questions. How do you get products or services to your customers? What sort of licenses or permits do you need? How much will it cost to get your business up and running? And how will you foot that bill? Your business plan should answer these questions and provide a roadmap for coming months. And I know, ugh, a business plan, that's no fun. I just want to stick a whole wad of money in my pocket every week. Okay, since you brought it up, I put a link in the description to a business plan that you can use as soon as you're done with this video. So go ahead, download it, fill it out, and boom, you have a business plan done right after you finish this video. Number 2, set up your business. Once you've solidified your e-commerce business idea, the next step is to set up your company for success. Now, this includes back office steps like choosing a business structure. I recommend an LLC for most people because it's easy to operate and it has such great legal protection. I'm in the business of setting up LLCs and I have been for decades, so you can visit companiesinc.com, that's COMPANIESINC.com, and place your order right now online, or give us a call if you want to. Order the complete package so you get the whole corporate record book and everything you need to be legal. Naming your business. I have a whole video on how to pick a name for your LLC, so you can watch that video right after you watch this one. Applying for an employer identification number, or EIN. You can get an EIN from the IRS for free by filling out the SS4 form. Watch our video called How to Fill Out the Form SS4. Opening a business checking account. Professionals recommend that all business owners have a separate bank account for business purposes. In order to maximize your legal protection and tax deductions, don't pay your personal expenses with your business bank account or vice versa. Pay yourself a salary into your personal account and then pay your bills out of your personal bank account. Getting licenses and permits as your city or state requires. You may or may not need a business license, and if you perform services, you may also need an occupational license. Check your state and local government websites for requirements in your area. Number 3, source or develop your products. Next, you'll need to figure out where to get the products that you're going to sell. If you're selling physical products, you may need to make them yourself or to work with a manufacturer. So what items sell the most? Okay, since you asked, here's the answer. Here are the most popular products that sell on eBay in the following order: computer and mobile phone cables, men's clothing, fragrances, computers, car phone holders, wireless chargers, necklaces, nutritional supplements, and its subcategory, vitamins, socks, fans, women's clothing, bracelets, action figures, and smartwatches. Are you going to order products in bulk and keep inventory in stock? Or will you rely on drop shipping, in which products are manufactured or sourced at the time the order is placed and have the manufacturer ship them right to your customer? In general, drop shipping may keep your overhead costs lower, but I speak from experience, and you'll end up with a bunch of angry customers eventually because you don't control whether or not the manufacturer has the product available or if they ship it quickly or not. If they don't deliver right away, your customer will leave bad reviews for your business and they won't care whether it's your fault or not. So maybe you can start off with drop shipping with a reputable drop shipper like AliExpress, but eventually you'll want to own your own supply. Now, maintaining inventory does require more upfront spending, but you'll have the power to pack and ship orders yourself and keep your customers happy and online reviews high and get even more customers and make even more money. If you're selling professional services, you might just have to describe and list what you offer on your business website. Still, you'll need to figure out how much to charge and decide how many clients you can serve each day or week. Number 4, set up your e-commerce website. Your e-commerce website will be your storefront. It's where your customers will learn about you and your business, browse your products, and make purchases. The easiest way to set up a website is to use an online store builder. Now, these platforms can walk you through the process of launching your site, from buying a domain name to managing your inventory to taking credit card payments. Popular e-commerce website builders include Shopify, Squarespace, Square Online, and BigCommerce. The best platform for you fits your budget and is appropriate for your skill level. Most offer the option to pay a professional designer or developer if you don't want to build the website your own. Now, I'm sure you've probably heard of Shopify, and it might be a mystery what to do. So the best way to go from mystified to master is go to Shopify.com as soon as you're done watching the rest of this video and sign up. See how it works. The more informed you are, the more likely you are to take action. Hey, let me save you time and show you exactly how to set up your store right now. Okay, let's go to Shopify.com and see what we do. Let's start a free trial. I'm just starting. Next, I want an online store. I want products I buy or make myself. Do you have an online audience or following? Not yet. What would you like to name your store? Maverick Wholesale. It's in the United States. Let's continue with email. Now it's building the store. Okay, let's add our first product. The first product is going to be a men's jacket. There we go. There's a men's jacket. We can give it a description, leather and warm. Save. It's our first product. See how easy that was? Let's add another product. Dog bed. Go ahead and get a picture. There's a dog bed. Boom. Save. That's our second product. Then you pick your theme. So now you can see how easy it is to set up your own store. Number 5, figure out order fulfillment. Order fulfillment is the process of getting customers' purchases into their hands. Most e-commerce website builders offer shipping label printing, which is the first step in the fulfillment process. Some also offer the ability to add shipping costs into the customer's orders at the checkout. If easy shipping is important to you, make sure to prioritize it as you choose an e-commerce website builder. If you choose to handle order fulfillment yourself, research shipping rates so you have a sense of how much it'll cost you. Remember too that your e-commerce customers may be located across the world. If there are places where you're not willing to ship, make that clear on your website. There are legal issues too. Now things change from time to time, but as of this video, in the US for example, we cannot do business with people in Cuba, Iran, Syria, North Korea, Venezuela, and now Russia as well. Number 6, market your e-commerce business. Now that you have your products and services listed on your online store and your website is up and running, you're ready to start serving customers as long as they can find your products. Your marketing strategy may include omni-channel commerce, in which you list your products on a third-party marketplace like Amazon and Instagram. Some e-commerce website builders can help facilitate this. Search engine optimization of your website. That is, writing the words and title in ways that make the search engines happier to make it easier for people to find your products. Influencer marketing, in which you pay popular social media creators to plug your products. Social media content or paid social media ads. Sending email campaigns to past and future customers, to people who have opted in, and so on. Okay, finally, now as promised, here are the 4 big tips to grow your e-commerce business and keep it going for the long term. As with launching any business, starting an e-commerce business can feel overwhelming. Here's some of the tips for managing the transition. Number 1, start simple. If you're not certain e-commerce is the right path for you, set up an online store with low overhead first. This means starting with the free version of an e-commerce website builder, ordering a small amount of inventory, or selling only 1 or 2 types of products, and see how it pans out. Starting small can limit how much money you need to pull out of your pocket and make it easier to pivot if your first idea doesn't land. As your business starts to get traction, you can always trade up to a more robust e-commerce platform and expand your product line. Number 2, create a loyal customer base. Your e-commerce business needs customers who appreciate your products enough to buy them more than once, and ideally, customers who will promote them to their networks. Establishing a strong brand presence on social media can help you build a following. But the more information you gather from your customers, the more you can market directly to them, whether that means creating an email marketing campaign, sending discount codes via text, or letting them know where your booth will be at an event in their region. Number 3, sell through lots of different channels. Loyal customers may be willing to visit your website frequently, but to reach new ones, you may have to meet them where they are, which might be on Amazon, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or elsewhere. Start with the platforms where your customers are most likely to be, launch those integrations, and see how they perform. You can add more platforms later if they fit into your business strategy. Remember that selling in person is a channel too. Craft fairs, local shops, and industry or trade events may help you connect with new customers while generating some revenue. In fact, I met the billionaire founder of Spanx, and she used to go directly to the stores and talk to the clerks there and sell them on the idea of promoting her products. Number 4, avoid debt. Start small, but by all means avoid debt. And this includes staying the heck away from credit cards. After all, you don't have to rent an office space and hire a 10-member staff. You just need a computer and your lap to start. The great thing is that the startup cost is small and the potential rewards are huge. So that's how to start an e-commerce business. Like, subscribe, and share. See you next time. This is The Business Guy.